Hello, hello. Welcome to another Mahalo, Halo, and then some. I'm your host, Tony Rose, with my girl and my sister.
Hey, it's the people's bestie, your favorite MC. It's your girl LepaLeps, and me and Tony Rose are coming back at you with big, big love from the 702. Of course, always keeping it live in the 725.
We are back with the vibe.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? That's you and me, sister. How are you?
Oh, we are back and alive.
We are alive and thrive.
Yes, we are thriving and aliving right now.
Yes. Hi, guys. We are so excited to just be back on air. It has been a summer of fun.
Yeah.
And just lots of going on.
Yeah.
We haven't
Lots
been
of
back in a
season.
while.
Yeah, seasons change, people change.
Seasons change.
Yeah, I was wondering if you-
Did you remember?
Yeah.
So we're here to finish each other's sentence and also to just kind of recap on what's going on. You know, our town here, Las Vegas, has been booming with lots of good, just good energy. A lot of things that are happening. Filipino Town will be having their, official inauguration this coming couple of months. I think it's in October 9th. Thank you, Kuya
Yes.
Yo. And Kuya Yo, of course, and all the plan committees, we're really excited for this because it's huge for us.
Yeah.
PHLV has been, kind of an anchor for the support of our community here in Las Vegas and just really thriving with our small business services and all of that. And of course, my sister Leps has been an honorary Filipina here for all of us.
Polypino. I'm a Polypina right now. So, yeah, mabuhay and, magandang umaga. Magandang umaga.
Yeah. So, things are, moving and grooving. We're hitting the Burr month, right? We talk about the Burr months. And guys, today is a special day.
Yeah.
Before we hit the Burr months, today is a special day. I think a special month for sister and I, and also in commemoration or just kind of in honor of those that lost a lot of life, and also and rebuilding, of course, slowly from the Maui Lahaina fires 2 years ago. We want to really honor that. Of course, 2 years has gone pretty quick. So let's talk about, where we started and how it started off then and where we're at now.
Well, from a tragedy, something that just happened, like in Maui and Lahaina and the Kula areas, like that whole island, it shook literally everyone, I believe everyone around the world, because, Hawaii holds such a special place in all of our hearts.
Right.
You don't have to be from Hawaii to know or to feel the love, the aloha from from the islands. And so when that had happened, it was such a tragic and hard thing to deal with. And from that tragedy, we came together to come and support and show our love and our aloha from the islands, from the island of Vegas, but from Vegas, so that we can show our love and support to Maui. And so we came together to join in alongside with Angelica and James with Downtown Container Park, and also to Brother Bounce as well. And so, we all came together just to do our best to show our love and let people know how they can help here in Las Vegas. And I just think that what sometimes when things happen so bad, but then look how God had brought people together so that we can show our love. But then at the same time too, what a friendship, what a blessing that you have been, the people that we've met from then till now. And so we just also want to bring awareness to that, they still need help out there.
Yes.
There's some other ways that people can help and support. Please don't forget, Maui and Lahaina and what they're doing. We're praying all the best for the people there that are still recovering.
Always. And it's hard to, speak of things that are still fresh, but it has been 2 years. There's also been the Cali fires and a lot of other tragedies in between that. But like you said, from the ashes rises the goodness and the phoenix, right? We're going to fly high, and we're hopefully we can, hear from locals that have kind of thrived from that tragedy, and we can really reconnect in that moment. It's hard to really speak about it, I think, when it's still ongoing. Like we said in that beginning time, it's not just going to be that one, event that's going to save that day. It really is a community in a village. So because of it, Sister and I have formed a very special connection. And since then, oh my gosh, let's talk about all the highs of just being a support to one another, you know, as women and moms, and just the business side of things. Work also, you know, you're back to work and I'm back to work, and we're just, you know, we just have a lot going on, and we just want to be able to inspire the friends out there, you know, our kababayan and our community to keep going.
No, for real.
You know, I think there's a season of like a shift in the air where people are there's a little bit of discouragement because of, you know, maybe employment is you know, on a little bit of a decline. I think there's a lot of people getting laid off from what I'm hearing, and also businesses are not doing you know, there's a lot of thriving, but also there are things that we're trying to overcome, and you know, we got to go through it together. So we've kind of lived life, and
life was, you know, life also with the challenges of life itself, right? You know, with our families, with relationships, with friendships, a lot of things have really transpired from that time till now, and even ongoing, right? But the one thing that we want to always say, like, hey, 2 years later, but it feels like a lifetime of just things that, you know, when you have friendships and relationships that you build and you form over that time, I mean, it really does, you do go through the test of time, right? Sometimes things happen and people fall away. Sometimes things happen where you need that space and you come back together again, but I'm so blessed and grateful that, you know, our friendship, and I know that it's one of those friendships that, you know, that's going to be a lifelong friendship and friend lips. So,
you know, and you know, we're showing some clips of the event at Downtown Container Park, and since then, of course, our hearts are always tied to Container Park, because they have been a platform to really give us the opportunity to share with our local business, our local talents, and our community here. PHLV and Angelica Happy Roots is held there, so there's endless amounts of things that have happened there. But I just want to bring to light, because of all of this, we still keep creating. You know, we kind of have to raise the bar as to how we can do things better, different, and also still keep connected in this time. So there's a lot going on. What is this weekend, sister? Let's talk about this weekend that's coming up.
Well, you know, I know we just had the last night, actually, we just had on Wednesday night, we had a gathering at the Moonlight Lounge, which is actually here in Las Vegas. Moonlight Lounge is
in Henderson.
In Henderson, but actually, you know, another I believe Filipino owned, but you know, also to just a lot of Polynesians love to go there, but we had Kenyon Brown and DJ Noise all the way from overseas, Australia, as well as Australia, all the way from Aussie, oi. Yes, they came down and they performed here, and then they're going to be leaving from here to go to California. But it was nice to go out there and show some love and support to all Polynesians, Melanesians, Micronesians, you know, all the Nesians of the world.
My left knees,
left knees, right knees.
Good knees, bad knees, all good. Oh my gosh, yeah. So, you know, I know that you went back to the workforce. Can we touch on that a little bit, sis? Let's talk about getting back to the real world and the things. Gosh. You know, you've been emceeing for so many events, from Holo Holo, Mahalo Halo, and all the local, you know, events here in town and also out of town. Oh my gosh, let's talk about it.
Well, you know, going back to the workforce, you know, I mean, working the scene to, you know, support the dream. You know what I mean? You just need to the consistency was what I needed. I still MC right now, but I just needed a little bit of time to adjust. Shout out to Southwest Airlines. I do work with Southwest Airlines, so that'll help us support us to where we need to go. But it's definitely been such a blessing. It's been a challenge too. It's a different kind of audience. A lot of stressful people, a lot of emotions. Emotions are there's a lot of emotions there at the airport.
It's going to go into a song, but you know,
there's a lot of emotions. There's so much emotions. Oh my gosh! But one thing I know about special shout out to Southwest, but at the same time too, some friendly reminders, because being there now since April, and now coming up, and I'm going to be coming up to 6 months in October. My probation is going to be over. Hallelujah. But one thing I want to shout out to anybody who flies on Southwest. Listen up, okay? Listen, this is for you.
Open ears, guys. Here we go.
Listen to this, Linda. Listen, Linda, okay?
Linda's, open your ears.
Linda's and Mary's and all kinds
and close your eyes.
Yes, and all kinds of, berries and cherries, okay? But if you're traveling with Southwest, the flight that you're traveling to, the destination, that never changes. The gate, however, where you're going to go to, that, my friend, may change.
And it might be far.
It may be far on the other side of the airport, but please, whatever you do, always check in at the podium, any podium, and say, hey, where is this flight going to? Always confirm. At the hour mark, the 30-minute mark, just always double check, because sometimes it really hurts. I feel so bad for people who've been waiting because they thought it was at C5 and it was all the way on the other side at B12. So guys, listen up, okay? Always check, because the flight number never changes. The gate may change.
It's at like 075. You're like, bingo.
I'm just like, oh my gosh, you are in the wrong area.
You are not in the right airport.
So yes, and I do all my friendly announcements. We have fun times at the airport. Right. People are totally surprised because I'm an MC. They give me a chance to get on that microphone. I'm just like, hey, Betty, how's it going? And I was like this, who is that? And why are we listening to her? So it's like, but it's definitely been a blessing for my family. I'd never like finding standby, but because it always gives me anxiety. What if I don't make the flight? But you know what? There are ways to find out.
Sister.
I know, right? There are ways to find out. And then, what we did, I took my daughters to San Diego, back to my hometown on standby, and it was a great experience. So working there and then being able to jump back into emceeing, even being there last night or Wednesday night, I should say, to MC that event. That was really good. Just always good to know that, I can always still do what I love and love what I do, no matter what I do.
And we must remember, right? Just because you go back to the workforce, there's the entrepreneurial mindset of like, oh, I want to be my own boss, my hours, run my business the same way. But also, if you do go back to the workforce, you do have these perks. So we have to be grateful. There's a lot of people that are really looking for work right now. I've been talking to a lot, mentoring a lot of folks that hoping to get something different, work in a different industry. But with your gift and your talent, girl, I know that the Southwest crew is blessed to have you there, because that is high stress, high emotion. So, and time, right?
We need a lot of Jesus.
Jesus is with you always. So the time in like trying to make the flight. So, all the behind the scenes of the production in getting everybody safely, of course, on a flight and timely is, it has to have some kind of customer service. So I'm glad you're there, sis.
Yeah, we do charge for bags. I'm so sorry, but Southwest needs money. Okay, guys? So I'm sorry. So they need money, and then the assigned seating will roll out probably in the new year. So stay tuned for that. Yes, I know. It's like, it's still changing. I said, hey, we all change.
We're all changing, adapt.
We all want to be better. I know we all want to get, better. So just, bear with us. So yeah, but it's been a blessing, sis.
Yay.
It's also a blessing to be here, because it's been a minute since we've been back to talk stories 2 years later. Okay?
2 years later.
I mean, 2 years later in a lifetime, it feels like another lifetime. But we're going to still keep on pressing on, because there's so much more life to live. So we're excited.
Yeah. And of course, the Burr months are coming up, like I said. And I mean, we Filipinos like to celebrate the holidays a little early. We do celebrate September, in the Burr month. Right? So Burr with us, because on September 25th is also my birthday. So I like to celebrate knowing that there's Christmas lights already. So, but yeah, we are into the months of, celebrating the season and, all the things. And I'm excited for that. But upcoming this month, we have, over this weekend, actually, we have Holo Holo.
Holo Holo
is going on in San Diego.
Yes. Holo Holo San Diego. Big shout out and love to Brother Dan, Sheehan, and of course the whole entire crew there at Good Vibes Presents. They have a whole list. You guys get ready for the Holo Holo season.
There we go.
Full gear, full swing. You're going to San Diego, then they're going to go to Sacramento, Oahu, then back to California, Irvine, San Jose, Tacoma, and finish it off in Utah, sister.
Utah,
I think we need to make a debut in Utah.
I think we're going to hit up the Utah.
Maybe all of them.
Okay. Yeah, no, Holo Holo puts on Good Vibes Presents.
Yes.
They just have it all together. I mean, it's the best shows, the best vibes. It's proper name, Good Vibes. You get to their show, everyone's in a good mood, everyone wants to hear some good music, good food, just the good, the good vibes. So if you guys are going to make it out there this weekend, make sure you stay what?
Stay hydrated, y'all, okay? Check it out, holaholafestival.com. And of course, big love and shout out to brother Big Body Cisco.
Yes.
And of course, the Shack LV just opened up this past week. Actually, last weekend on Sunday, the 24th.
Yep.
It's official The Shack Day. So I guess, it's been such a blessing. Angelica, our sister, was there. A lot of us showed up and showed our love and support. It's a barbershop / content creative studio.
Yes.
So it's a combination. Never heard of that before, but guess what? It's here now.
It's here now, guys. And it's here to stay. You guys, we were able to witness another Polypino collaboration.
That's right.
Polynesian and Filipino business owned here, AAPI, in Las Vegas. So if you guys want to check it out, it's located at 9175 Las Vegas Boulevard. It's called The Shack LV by Big Body Cisco and the team. You guys, congratulations. That's a huge, it's not a dream. It's attainable. You guys can just, check it out there. You're part of the dream. And, us Polynesians and Filipinos, we all have that business mindset. We all want a piece of the American dream, and if you can, and if you can be inspired by your friend or your colleague or somebody like Big Body and his team, go after what you want and see what works, and maybe ask a mentor or ask somebody that's already doing it. It's the best way to really learn. You can't, if they had a bad experience, you want to ask them, how did you get here without all the the failures, right? There's no such thing. There's failures in every business, but if you can learn from theirs, you can attain yours a little quicker,
and
right?
You're right. And I love what he said, actually on the day of, Cisco actually mentioned, it's leaving a legacy.
Right.
Leaving a legacy for his family, for his children's children.
Yeah.
Speaking of legacy, and also too, it's unfortunate that, one of the great artists, island reggae artists of all time, I believe the founder of island reggae music, Fiji, you know what I mean? George Fiji, like also, unfortunately passed away, went to be with the Lord, but you know what? The legacy that he leaves behind, that as we enjoy his beautiful music, as well as more island music, island reggae music, this all kind of ties in, because it not only touches Polynesians, but everyone.
Right.
And so, we just want to, of course, give love and shout out to his family, and of course, the legacy that he's continuing to leave behind. And so that's what I loved. What stood out to me on that day when the Shack was opened, a grand opening, that Cisco said that he wants to leave a legacy for his family. And you know what? The legacy, we should all want that for our future. Whether you're single, whether you're married with children, always want to strive to leave a legacy.
Absolutely.
And what kind of legacy do you want to leave? That's the challenge. You know what I mean? Because life is not just about going to work or making things happen from one event to another. What impact do you want to make to leave behind, so that people will remember? But not only that, but that God will use you to make an impact on people's lives. So,
Amen, sister.
That's very important. I'm really excited and happy for them. And more businesses. Let's go. Keep on coming in. You know what I mean?
And I think this is a good season to really share these feel good stories, because we're often given like, hey, you can't do this, you maybe not get a loan, or you can't pass the whatever the case is in your business, whether it's a storefront or if it's a service, you're going to hit those roadblocks. But remember, there's a solution to everything. So if you find the person that's already doing that, like I said, it's better to know from their mistakes than having to learn the hard way and learn it on your own, right? So, it's hard. It is a hard road, sometimes, especially when, like, for example, in real estate, like if I didn't have the sales background, or if I didn't have the ability to communicate or speak, about real estate, or even know some of what I'm talking about, no one's going to want to buy from me, right? So it's like, well, I'm not going to make any commission. So you got to go to a good brokerage, or go and meet with a realtor that has done it in past and is successful in it. So anyways, congratulations to the Shack LV and the team there. We also have, it's called Shameless Plug. We had them here a few months ago. They have an event with a raffle, music, an open mic, lots of vendors, and a lot of workshops and opportunity to network. It's going to be taking place on 9/20 and 9/21. So we'll put that flyer up there, right,
Yes.
Kuya, if we have it. And then also we want to shout out SA Anime Designs.
Oh, it's an anime design.
Yeah, let's talk about SA. SA is Palepa's oldest daughter.
She is. Okay,
Right, so
Essa,
talk about her.
Essa's, well, just a little reminder. Essa, my oldest daughter, she was born with a club foot and a leg discrepancy. She also had a lot of not only physical but some mental challenges growing up and even facing them. But you know what? One thing, like I said, she's a testament of endurance, a testament of perseverance and overcoming. She's self-taught and created these designs, of course, unique designs by her drawings. So we do t-shirts and stuff like that too. We're really growing her online following. So you can follow her at SA Anime on TikTok. Instagram, of course. She doesn't have Facebook because she's like, what is that? It's for old people. And I'm like, oh my gosh, girl. Okay, get it together. Okay, it's where it all started. Actually, it's MySpace, but we're not going to go there.
No,
okay?
it's actually Friendster. Sorry. I'm going to go back even further.
Wow.
It was the Yellow Pages.
Wow, actually, yeah, right. You know what I mean? But, you know, I'm really excited. Thank you, sister, for always being such a support of that, testament of that. That's just a work in progress, continually growing. So we do have a SAAnimeDesigns.com, designs with a Z. So if you guys want to check out some of her designs on there, as well as, you know, she's just
on
traveling.
TikTok.
Oh yeah, she's on TikTok.
So we need to hit a certain number on TikTok
Yes.
to like monetize and all that stuff.
Yes.
It's not about the money, but it helps because then she can create more content.
and she
so
can pay some bills at home.
yes,
So, you know,
I help mom.
right? Okay, so
Essay.
it's ESE, and then it's underscore ANIME, anime. I believe that's the correct one.
Designs.
Designs.
With a Z.
But the website is ESEDESIGNZ.com. SAAnimeDesigns.com. So you guys can check
Yes.
it out there. Thank you so much.
And
And
she's so talented. I mean, when I first met Sister Leps here, we were just talking. She's like, "Oh yeah, my daughter designs things." She shows me her artwork, and I'm like, "No, that's incredible." And
needs
if
to
she's
do that.
self-taught, even better, you know,
Yeah.
because that comes straight from the core. That's not something you mimic.
Yeah.
It's coming from who she is, her life
oh,
experiences.
there she is. Like, that's
Yes.
yes.
Check it out, guys.
So that's her TikTok there, or her Instagram.
Instagram.
That's her Instagram, yes. And you can follow her there. Her drawing. She loves Amazing Digital Circus. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. She loves to recreate those designs there and create her own little stories from there. But, you know, from there on, we're just really proud of her. She is one of our future sponsors. Yet when she becomes a billionaire, because she will be, she's going to be one of PHLV and Mahalo sponsors in the future. I'm just speaking life.
Well,
okay,
we're
guys?
excited for you, Essay.
It'll happen soon.
And of course, we do celebrate the creative space. We had not too long ago. You had emceed LA Fashion Closet,
Yes.
and they produced a show here at the Ahern Hotel last year.
Yep.
Correct. And she will be
And
bringing.
don't forget our daughters.
Yes,
model.
voluntold to model, and they were incredible.
They were.
But they will be coming back to LA on Hollywood and Vine. But we want to just show some love. At LA Fashion Closet by Shigun will be having their LA Fashion Week show October 26th. There is a special casting call September 7th at Dan Zone at 129 North Maclay Street. So just plugging that on September 7th. If you are a upcoming model, print, runway, or you just want to get some experience also and just be featured, come through. We'd love to see you guys there.
Yes. Also, coming up in September, too, we have an event happening, Eat the Streets. Eat the Streets is going to be happening, I believe, the date
September
is September 13th. And that's going to be at the fantastic indoor swap meet, actually on the outside. This is
So it's the outdoor swap meet.
It's an indoor swap meet, but
But
it's going to be
outside.
happening outside.
Got you.
Right. The eating will be happening outside.
Okay.
But hopefully it'll be a little cooler.
Yo, did you get that? Got it. It's indoor, outdoor.
Indoor, outdoor. Indoor, outdoor suite.
What's in this coffee?
Right. And then, of course, the title itself, Eat the Streets. So you're going to
the streets.
You're going to eat on the streets.
Of course, it's not inside. Sorry,
It's not inside.
Duh.
Never. But
Wow.
my sister Karen for Killikine Shrimp, she's the one actually running that.
Love them.
We're definitely gonna go live on that so we can eat Killikine Shrimp because
Killikine all day,
oh man.
day and night.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Killikine Streets. Killikine Streets, wow. Killikine Shrimp
Shrimp at the
at the indoor outdoor.
the Eat the Streets event September 13th. Fantastic.
In this coffee.
Indoor swap meet. Guys, it's been a long time since we've been in the studio, so we were very, very cautious of what was going to come out.
Or not.
This is our session.
Or not.
Yes, this is our time to be together. So we are maximizing all of the exchange is happening.
It's been a couple of months, okay, guys? We haven't had our therapy session in a long, long time.
And Kuya Johan hasn't heard us therapy in a while, so thank you, Kuya.
Yes, he has not. And this therapy is for you, therapy for me, for you, for everybody.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Well, 2 years later, here we are. Mahalo Halo has been I'm very grateful because we're able to still provide such amazing shows. Yeah. This past month, or this past couple of months, we had the Las Vegas Heritage Night at the Las Vegas Aviators Ballpark.
Yeah,
that was great. We also had our Mahalo Halo event on the boulevard.
We didn't even
get to recap on that. It's been such a long time, guys. So get this, right? So after Mahalo Halo at the boulevard, we got so busy with life. Summer happened, all the things we didn't even get to recap on the boulevard. So let's talk about that really quick. Sarah, the creative director there and the marketing director, we love you. We want to give you a shout out because she's so open to just having us there and just to be on the strip.
We were the first event. We were the first event, right?
I mean, as an AAPI.
As an AAPI, because Puma was the first event there, actually. And,
we've had a lot of other
think about this. I'm pretty sure, but like other big name brand events, they've had it, private events up there, but we were the actual one. It was at Bet on the Boulevard, bringing everyone together where local culture meets the world.
Right.
Literally, you guys, on the strip. Literally on the strip.
Yeah.
Who does that? Yeah, Mahalo does that.
And I'm so grateful, sis, because, there was a lot going on. There was the protest in that morning, and everyone was kind of,
there was a little fire somewhere.
There was a fire that erupted, and it was just a whole thing. And I said, do we cancel? Everyone's feeling a little apprehensive. So here we are. The show must go on.
Oh, and guess what? Jesse Jam, his arm was broken.
He broke his arm.
I was sick, but yet we showed up and we showed out.
And I was tired.
Yeah. So we were all not even fully functioning, but guess what? We had a fashion show on that evening.
Oh, it was great.
We had performances by Dot Wave. Oh, Jessica Manalo was there.
Right.
We had local artists, of course, Def Mass, and of course the Manifest Academy.
Yes.
Some of their students that were performing there. Yeah. It was just a great time. And she was talking about, I remember Sarah, if you're listening, you said you wanted a winter event as well. And yes, you're welcome. We will be there.
Yes,
we will have another one there.
Yeah, but and it was such a great energy. As the sun was setting, it began to get dark, and we were getting ready to leave the park. We had a good time. Yeah, we had a good time. But yes, the sun was setting.
Sun was going down.
And then sister here just set the vibe with Jesse. We were so just blessed with the beautiful sunset as it was coming down behind, I think it was Park MGM.
And even Astoria across the street. But you know what, you guys, even the beginning of that, because once the sun hits a certain time, around 5 or 6, the whole area is shaded. It's shaded, even before the sun goes down, so that it was shaded, even though it was a little hot. But we had wonderful vendors there, like Sweet Kings and all these other amazing vendors that were able to be out there.
Haraya Coffee.
There you go.
We had so many, and we want to just thank you guys, because when there's a first in anything, as far as like a new event, a new venue, and of course the wind factor.
Yes.
We just don't ever know if it's an outdoor event, indoor, outdoor.
Right, indoor,
you
outdoor.
Never know. But that day was just a beautiful time together. PHLV, you guys are always in support of us. Imix was there.
That's right.
Brother JR was there. So
DJ Good Vibe.
Yeah, DJ Good Vibe. The guys. Who else? We had so many.
Kahanu and his the sound equipment.
Yes, thank you guys for and Justin for hooking us up. We did this on a very hope that it would be an amazing time, and it really was. So I'm really happy for the models. Blazion was there. Miss Deborah, thank you so much for gracing us with your design. Home of the Brave. Yes. Ninth Islander.
Sean, brother Sean, thank you so much. In fact, that's right. He was there. Oh my gosh, that's right. Took some pictures.
I didn't get that.
Of
Could
course.
you try again?
Oh, well, I guess it was me. Was that you or me? I guess that was me. I don't know. Was that me? I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry.
But
brother. It was Brother Sean with Ninth Islander.
And then we have Mad Matt Pro and Alika Manuel on the stage. So you guys, it just brings joy to us because we're able to put these shows together. And, you know, not only does it feel good when you're there, it's also an encouragement to really keep going, whether you're an artist or, you know, rapper, singer, a writer, a producer, you know, all the things.
Whatever.
Whatever
you want. Whatever you want.
There's the Boulevard, and there's our, you know, our makeshift runway
but you see how
it was so nice.
The scene there, I mean, the sunset, it was beautiful. I mean, just being able to be out there on the strip to be able to see all the people just come out there and they're like, wow, we're actually on the strip.
Right.
Especially with us locals being here in Vegas, because a lot of the big time, of course, hello, you can't compare it to a local to like, hello, Beyonce. Okay, we're not Allegiant. Okay, we're not there.
Or Kelly Clarkson.
Or you know what I mean? And nothing wrong with them because y'all go.
But you know, we just saw on the screen Astrid Florido. She is one of the youngest artists that we have here, representing in Las Vegas, but also she's a regular here on PHLV. She's an incredible Broadway aspiring just talent, and she's always, you know, bringing her best. And here we are on the rooftop of the Boulevard. So I'm really proud of you guys. I'm so thankful for a beautiful team. Michaela and Mama D, you guys, you know, threw down. They threw down.
They sure did. And we had a great time, and it was just enough time, and then we all went home. It was good. It was good. Yeah. Broken arms and sickness and everything.
In sickness and in health. Guys.
Yeah, in sickness and
Here
health.
Here we are. Yeah, but you know, after that event, everything just happened. Summer was just full of events, and you know, like we said, we went full on work mode, and life mode. Yeah. So it's great to be back to reconnect with my sister and also with you guys. There's just a lot, you know, that we want to cover. I think the topic of 2 years later was everything in between, right? From the start of a friendship or an event, all the way to where you are now. And I think it's good to kind of reflect on that and see how much we've done and what we've done for ourselves and for our family and for others.
And for the community here in Las Vegas, you know what I mean? And even beyond that, the community of Las Vegas, and it all started from a need to help fulfill a need for the family out there in Lahaina and Maui, and then also but now also providing Mahalo, because Mahalo show was created shortly after that, right? So we were able to not only do that, but then help local artists, local businesses. I remember all the eateries from and things that people coming in, and I mean, and there's just so much more in store. So we just have so much more to give. So let's just continue to just be healthy, be hydrated, but more so mentally, emotionally, physically. Let's try our best to keep on pressing on, because
always
everyone, you know, whoever needs to hear this, like, you are important, you're special. I know, like, use is kind, use important, but it's really kind. But you know, it really is. You are, you know, your life matters.
Don't forget
your
that.
Life matters. And so maybe some people are being bullied, maybe some people are facing challenges at work, or even in life. Bullying doesn't have to stop at school. It could be anywhere. And so I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, just because I cannot make it here, or I cannot do this here, or I failed at this here. If you have a heart for it, never give up on your passion. Keep going, keep growing, and you will see it succeed. So, girl.
And I think I posted something today. It's like, hey, just be kind. Just don't be a jerk.
Oh, I love that.
I said it. I said it out loud, you know, because some people, you say it with kindness, you're like, please be nice. And they're like, And I say that from a place of love, because I know when you can dish it, you got to take it. But sometimes, hey, if that exchange is constantly happening, we gotta put that to the side and we gotta reset. And I'm guilty of it too. I think when we get frustrated at certain things, we want to be able to speak, but speak in kind, because it really trickles to that next person, and that person might be having a bad day or a bad week or a bad year, and that one moment might change their whole mental state and mental game.
They should put that sign at the airport.
Right. No, with our face on it. Be kind.
Be kind, but don't be a jerk. Like the first, be kind, and the next one, don't be a jerk. But
you're sitting at the door,
right? Exactly. But I mean, that's all in itself. Like, yeah. Right. But so far, so God, right, sister?
Always let go and let God.
Come
yes.
On.
2 years later. And I think there's a little clip of the Filipino Heritage Night. I wanted to go ahead and say what's up to my sister Charlene. She was actually invited, and she invited the whole team to build with her there at the Aviator Stadium.
Wow.
And it was such a great night, you guys. So next year we're going to do it again, do it even more grande than that. But that was already big in itself. We had a couple weeks to promote it and to just really bring our community together. Here are the Miss Fabulous pageant winners and also models.
I love
we
that.
had Dot Wave come and perform. You had Sister Angelica, myself, MC. You were not there, sister. We missed ya.
I was at Southwest Airlines.
We love you. Yes, we got to adult sometimes. And, of course, the entire team of the community, the Filipino community as a whole, not just, different organizations as a whole. You guys showed up and you really represented that night. I think they had a close to sold out, game. So, yeah, we're really just proud to bring our people outside to the outside at the ballpark.
The indoor
and the outside, yes.
In the outdoor.
Yes, ma'am. So, yes, congratulations to the Aviators and the team here. We were able to sing the national anthem.
Girl, you should have
orchestrated.
I know she has a clip on Instagram of them singing it. It was so beautiful. Oh my gosh,
sister.
You
Coming
guys.
from me, that means a lot. And of course, it was curated by none other than Miss Charlene, who is also
wonderful.
on Broadway on Miss Saigon. So it was just an honor to be with the crew and so many things, guys.
And so much more.
All the time.
So much more, girl.
All right.
So much more that we're going to do.
So October 9th, Kuya, you ready for Filipino time to arrive?
Ooh. I think he's ready.
Yeah, he's ready. He's so ready. We're always going to stay ready here at PHLV Radio. Right. It's been a beautiful day with you guys. Thank you for sharing. You can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and on Amazon Fire TV. Listen to us on the PHLV Radio app. Get your podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and now on Amazon Music.
Ooh.
You got Prime? It's about time. Subscribe now.
I love that.
And you guys, stay tuned. PHLA is about to be on your way.
Yeah.
All right, I'm your girl, Toni Rose, with my sister,
MC LepaLeps. We love you guys. Aloha and mabuhay.
See you later.